what's up soldiers, my name is Greg FPS, the Zombies Extraordinaire, and welcome back to another video. Today we have a really cool top 5 for you guys, and it's going to be the top 5 best weapons that only appear on one map ever in Call of Duty Zombies history, and we're going to be excluding wonder weapons, just so you guys know, because obviously most maps have an exclusive wonder weapon. Now, this idea was brought to my attention by Lamborghini23 on my last video, and also on the video before that by Barber Plays. So big shout out to those dudes for thinking of this idea. It's really cool, and I really hope you guys do enjoy the video. If you do, please drop a like and subscribe if you guys are new. Now before we get into it, I just want to thank all the people that have subscribed recently. They are on screen right now. And also, last but not least, if you guys want to watch me live stream, make sure to go and follow my Twitch. It's going to be linked down below. I'm trying to stream almost every single day, like 6 out of 7 days a week. And recently I've been doing a lot of zombie like Easter egg speed runs and things like that. So I recently just got the 4-player Derision Drac Easter egg speedrun world record, which is really cool. I think today I'm going for the 3-player one. So all that stuff is going to be linked down below. Go and follow me on Twitch, and if you do end up following, let me know down below and I'll give you a shout out in the next video. So anyways guys, without further ado, let's get right into the top 5 weapons that are only on one map. Coming in at the number 5 spot is going to be the Uzi from Mob of the Dead. Now you can buy this gun in 2 different areas on the map. The first one is the Warden's office, and the other one is the tight corridor right underneath the spiral staircase. It's going to cost you 1,500 points, and honestly I love this weapon. It's really good. It has a high rate of fire, and it takes out Brutus pretty fast, which is always a good thing as well. It's fully auto. It shoots so fast, like it basically has rapid fire on it the entire time. It just shoots super fast, and you run out of ammo really fast. And when pack-a-punched, it is called the Uncle Gal. And the really cool thing about that name is actually the creator of the Uzi, his name was Uziel Gal, so they named it Uncle Gal, and his nickname Uziel Gal was actually Uzi, so it was named after him. And it's a pretty cool gun. It's definitely one of the better ones in this list, and that's why it came in at the number 5 spot. Coming in at the number 4 spot is going to be the MG08/15. Now this appears on the map Origins in Black Ops 2 and 3, but since this is the same map, we're still going to include it. Now this is a light machine gun, and it has 100 rounds in a magazine, which is really cool. When pack-a-punched, it becomes the Magna Collider, which is definitely a really sick name. And you can actually get a free Magna Collider or pack-a-punch version of the MG08 by having the Maxis drone and collecting 4 discs located around the map. The first disc is to the right out of spawn if you're going to generator 3. The next one is near generator 5. There's one on the catwalk right above the excavation site entrance, and the last and final one is actually on one of the sewer drains on the church, right in front of the box that you fill with souls. So it's definitely a great weapon to use. It's a great LMG. You can take out Panzers fairly fast with this weapon as well, which is always cool, and it's a lot of fun to use. So the MG08/15 came in at the number 4 spot. Coming in at the number 3 spot is going to be a gun that only appeared on the Black Ops 2 version of Origins, and that is the Scar H. Now when pack-a-punched, the Scar H becomes the Agarthian Reaper, which is really cool because it has Agartha in the name, obviously. And overall, this weapon is so sick. Now, there is a challenge on Origins where if you get 115 headshots, you get a free pack-a-punch weapon from the challenge box, and this was actually one of the possible weapons that you could get, so that's always really cool. Now the Scar H has a ton of damage, and it can take out Panzers really fast as well. So this weapon is by far one of the most underrated assault rifles we've ever seen in Call of Duty Zombies, and it came in at the number 3 spot. Coming in at the number 2 spot is going to be a gun that only appeared on Mob of the Dead in Black Ops 2 DLC number 2 Uprising, and this was the AK-47. Now it's kind of surprising with the AK-47 being such an iconic weapon in Call of Duty history. It's kind of surprising it's only on one map. Now when you pack punch it, it becomes Reznov's Revenge, which is probably one of the top 5 best pack punch names in Zombies history, which may be another video that I'll be making eventually soon. So let me know if you guys want to see that down below in the comments. But overall, this gun is a extremely good assault rifle. It deals a ton of damage, takes out zombies so fast, and having the classic Mob of the Dead pack punch camo, it just looks fantastic. So the AK-47 comes in at the number 2 spot. Alright guys, so there are 3 honorable mentions in this list which I'm going to mention now, and it would be impossible to forget about these because they're all classics, honestly. The first one is going to be the Mauser C96, which is the starting pistol on Origins. Now obviously it only appeared on Origins because it's on this list. When pack punch, it becomes the Boomhilda, and it adds an ACOG scope and a suppressor to the Mauser C96, and you actually have 50 bullets in a magazine, which is awesome. And it kind of shoots similar shots to like a ray gun, and this is one of my favorite guns to use. It takes out panzers like super quick, and I had to mention it on this list. The next one is another pistol that only appeared on Buried, and that is the Remington New Model Army. Now it had 6 shots, kind of like a classic revolver, and this weapon is also extremely fun to use. When you pack a punch it, it becomes the Sassafras, which is another fantastic name, just like Reznov's Revenge. So that might be on the list as well, honestly. And I just think that pistol is so fun to use, extremely good on Buried. And the last and final honorable mention is a gun that only appeared on Origins, unfortunately, and that is the Scorpion Evo. It was only in the Black Ops 2 version of Origins, and this was one of the best submachine guns ever in Zombies because of the fast rate of fire. It's probably the fastest firing submachine gun ever in Call of Duty Zombies history. Maybe it's tied with the PPSH from World at War, but this gun was extremely good and you got so many points for using it. So those are the different honorable mentions that I had to mention in this video. And coming in at the number 1 spot is an assault rifle that only appeared on Nuketown in Black Ops 2. You get it from the mystery box, and that is the M27. Now when you pack a punch this gun, it becomes the Mystifier, and you can pack a punch it multiple times for 2,000 additional points to either change from a reflex sight to an MMS, a target finder, or an EOTech sight. And that's pretty interesting. I figured I would mention that. Now there is something really cool about this weapon that not a lot of people know. There's actually a secret quote from Misty that was supposed to be on Transit that mentioned the M27, but it was actually cut from Transit, so that quote was cut, obviously. And that's something really interesting because chances are the M27 wouldn't have been on this list, but since it only appears on Nuketown and it got cut from Transit, we get to mention it in this list. So anyways guys, that is going to be the top 5 best one map wonders, I guess you could say, or guns that appeared on only one map in Call of Duty Zombies. All these weapons are so fun to use, and it's really unfortunate that they only appear on one map ever in Call of Duty Zombies, but I feel like that is what makes these guns so memorable, and that is something that Treyarch does so well. So I hope there are more weapons like this that only appear. Now I could have mentioned so many other ones. There's a bunch from Black Ops 3, there's a bunch from Black Ops 2, none in World at War or Black Ops 1, unfortunately, besides like wonder weapons, but that is okay, guys. I tried to mention as many good ones as I could, and I find like Black Ops 2 was kind of like that game that, man, just set the standards and had so much variety, and that's what made Black Ops 2 so amazing, and that's why it's my favorite Zombies game. Not to mention it has my favorite map, Mob, and my second favorite map, Origins, which are pretty much fan favorites because they're so unique. But anyways guys, thank you so much for watching. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in the next next video. Don't forget to check out my Twitch. I will be streaming tonight, so make sure you guys go over there and follow it. I'd really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.